Hi, I'm Nicole at Move America, and today I'm here with Anand Nandakumar, who's the founder and CEO of Halo.Cars. First of all, how's your day going and how are you finding the conference?
It's been fantastic. Conference is great. Good to meet a lot of people in the mobility space. I was here last year, and then this year we can see how people are progressing in their own companies. It's really nice to see that.
Lovely. And so for those who don't know, tell us a bit about Halo.Cars and what you do.
Yeah, so Halo is a very interesting company where our customers take our app, push a button, request a car. We will remotely drive an all-electric car that has nobody inside to their doorstep. And once it gets there, our customers jump in, they drive the car themselves to wherever they want to go, how much of it they want to drive. When they're done, they never have to park the car. They literally drop it in the middle of the street and walk away. We will then remotely drive the car to a next customer. That's what we're launching. We launched it in beta a few weeks ago.
Lovely. And was it successful?
Actually, so far so good.
Lovely. And so you did a talk earlier. How did that go and what did you touch on?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I had a couple of talks yesterday. One was an interview with Dan Grossman and me. The second one was a panel. It was fantastic, mostly about how the future has to be all about electric vehicles and how the transition is not fast enough at the moment to hit the 2030 milestones for the climate change. And my vision was to go away from the whole notion of car ownership as such, so people can actually afford an electric car instead of forking out $40,000 to buy an electric car today. And even if you buy it, you have to retrofit a house with some form of charging infrastructure. That's just deterring people from actually transitioning in masses. And that's the whole point of starting Halo.Car, where you push a button, the car comes to you, and you only pay for what you use. That way a lot more people start getting into EVs. The more and more they start driving, the more awareness comes into EVs.
So you mentioned charging infrastructure and it's been a hot topic here. So what do you think needs to be done to focus on this area and, companies like yourself to fix this issue?
A lot of things. Number one, biggest difficulty for charging infrastructure, unlike a gas station, where gas station you can just prop it up anywhere, right? You just find a corner, basically a real estate problem that you're trying to solve. A charging station is a very different problem. You need to bring in massive power lines to the middle of cities for cars to come in and charge. These are not easy challenges. They're incredibly challenging, incredibly government resource intensive, capital intensive problems. Instead of deploying charging stations that are inside the cities, really, really complex, what if I'm challenging the whole system rate? What if we just change that and say charging stations are outskirts of the city and not inside the city, but cars can leave the city to go charge in dedicated areas, but they can come back in to service requests and demand for the customers. That changes the paradigm. That's what I'm trying to change, because if we change the mindset from car ownership and go to a service model, all these kind of new things are possible.
Oh, brilliant. And what do you think are going to be the biggest industry developments in the next 12 to 18 months?
Supply chain needs to change a lot. That is the biggest bottleneck at the moment. You can't get cars fast enough. You can't get chips fast enough. You can't get parts fast enough. That needs to change drastically, which kind of goes into a big chicken and egg problem here, which is the political landscape needs to cool down a little bit, and big political leaders might need to just take a chill pill and stop causing wars, so we can actually focus on climate change. For change. Those kind of things need to really drastically change, right? People have to, in the federal government, have to stop pushing a lot more towards, climate change initiatives, which is happening slowly, but we need to rapidly accelerate that movement.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to talk to us, and have a good rest of your day at Move.
Thank you very much.